Hello and welcome to Women's Financial Empowerment Group. I'm your host, Ruth Agbeloso. I'm so happy that you stopped by my channel. I really appreciate you for doing that. And so while you're here, I'd like to invite you to subscribe, like this video, share it with your friends, and, come back again. If you have been by before, thank you so much. Welcome back. Today's video is going to be another short video about budgeting. I like to talk about budgeting because I believe it's so important. Not everyone believes in doing it, not everyone does it, but I believe that it can be a great financial tool to use. So I'm gonna go ahead and I have some notes, so I'll be looking at my notes because I don't wanna leave anything out. Today, I'm going to be sharing with you 12 benefits of budgeting. Now, let me tell you something. There are other benefits, so don't think that I've covered everything in this video, but I just wanted to cover some things that I think are the most important. So go ahead, share this video, like it, subscribe, do all those wonderful things. I'm going to go ahead and get into it. So, number one, the first one that I want to cover is a budget allows you to take control of your money. All right. So have you ever gone into the store to buy, say, some butter, and then you come back out with milk, bread, ice cream, what have you? Or maybe it's just me, I don't know. But a budget allows you to take more control over your money. Maybe not that much control to that degree, but you'll know where your money is going and what category your money is being divided into. So in that way, I just think budgeting is such a wonderful thing. All right, number two. It lets you organize your spending. So you can figure out how much money you want to put towards, for instance, your groceries, how much money you want to put towards clothing, and other things in your life, so you can be more organized with your spending. I like to mention groceries because, we all got to eat, right? And I have a video that I'll link below about overspending while on a budget. So I just want you to know that budgeting is not perfect. However, it can be a great tool if you use it the right way. And stick around because I will be sharing more information about budgeting that hopefully will help you really streamline it and allow it to work really well for you. All right, number three. It helps you achieve your financial goals. So what are your financial goals? I mean, you may be saving for your emergency fund, or to be able to invest more, or to go on a vacation, or anything like that. And I believe that a budget can help you do that because you'll be able to see, again, where your money is going in different categories, and you can set aside a category for those financial goals. So again, of course, you have to use it the correct way in order to achieve those goals. And don't get frustrated if at first it doesn't seem like you're able to do that. With the right plan in place, you'll be able to, I believe that you will be able to achieve those goals. But again, you have to use it the right way. And that's what I help people do. I help people be able to budget their money in the right way so that they can achieve their financial goals. And excuse me if I sound a little funny, allergies, no COVID, I promise. All right, now, benefit number 4. It makes talking about money much easier. I mean, this is especially for the ladies. If you are in a relationship or if you have children, have you ever had arguments about money, about spending too much or spending too little or what to spend on? Money can be a source of a lot of headache. Money conversations can be the source of a lot of headache for a lot of people because it just, I don't know what it is about money, but it can really get under people's skin in a way that hardly anything else can. So I believe that with budgeting, you can have more fruitful conversations, and you can be able to come up with some sort of agreement, hopefully, because it's written, it's there, everyone can see it, as opposed to just deciding, oh, well, I want to spend this amount and why shouldn't I, and what have you. And then there's an argument, or no, I'm not buying that because we don't have any money and whatever. But you'll be able to show your child or show your significant other, hey, this is what we have, this is what we're spending. Yes, we can spend a little bit more on this, or no, we can't spend any more on that. So it's really a tool that will help you be able to have better conversations about money without fighting, hopefully. Okay. All right. So benefit number 5. Okay, let me look at my notes. All right. It allows you to keep better track of how much money comes in and how much money goes out. Now, listen, if you don't have any type of system in place, whether it be budgeting or otherwise, how do you really know? I mean, I think for a lot of people who, work a regular paycheck every single week, you have a pretty good idea of, yeah, I make this amount of money. So then you can track it that way. But with a budget, you'll be able to see whether, you have extra money coming in and out, how much is it? And you'll be able to see, if you have extra money coming in, you'll be able to see how much it is and how much money is being spent on different things. And then it's just a great way of tracking, your money, instead of kind of losing track of how much money you have, how much money you don't have. Um, so many horror stories of thinking you have money and you don't have money, and then spending money you don't have. It can really be a pain in the butt. So a budget kind of helps you eliminate that, because you can keep better track of your money that way. Okay. Number 6, it equips you with funds to take care of emergencies. Now, I did kind of mention it before. A financial goal could be putting money into your emergency fund. Now, listen, sometimes you may not be at the point, when you first start out, you may not be at the point where you can have like a big emergency fund. But if you're budgeting, you can see where, if there's an emergency, where you can take money from this category and put it into that category. So it just really allows you to be able to have that picture and be able to make those decisions. Because I don't know about you, but if I'm in an emergency situation and if I don't have that cash readily available, it can be really detrimental. So it's good to be able to have something like a budget where you can be able to say, okay, you know what, we can do without spending on this in order to take care of this. So in that way, I believe it's like super helpful. Okay. Benefit number 7. So make sure aware of where the problems are in your plan. So I find that a lot of times people think that, they just don't make enough money. You can work 6 figures. You can make six figures and not have enough money to do what you want to do. So a budget allows you to see where the problem lies. A lot of times it could just be the way in which you're spending your money that there's a problem there. So when you have a budget and you're using it correctly, then you can be able to see, what's going on. Is it really that you need to make more money, or is it just that you need to figure out how to spend that money in the best way possible so that you have money left over? So like I said, this is a problem that people, even making 6 figures, struggle, and you can feel broke. You can feel like you can't really accomplish the things that you want to, because you don't have a firm grasp of, where your money is going and all that good stuff. So you might think you need a second job, when in actuality, you really don't. You just need to get better at controlling your spending. So yeah, hopefully that's helpful to you. And number 8, it provides a foundation for your financial plan. Now, everyone's plan looks different. Everybody's situation is different. So for your financial plan, you may have some really big goals like getting out of debt, paying off, okay, I'm saying the same thing two different ways, but paying off your debt, or saving up to buy a particular property or house or an investment or anything like that. I mean, your financial plan can encompass all of that. It just varies from person to person, but I do believe that a budget is really the foundation of all of that. When you have a very good budget, you look at it, you can be able to figure out what other things you can accomplish. And at first, like I said before, it may be a little bit of a challenge, but once you're able to work that budget properly, then you will hopefully be able to achieve those financial goals. And like I said before, um, I'm a financial coach, and that's what I help people do. So if you're really struggling in this area, reach out to me. My information is in the description box, and we can link up, and hopefully we can help you with, some of these challenges. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I really do appreciate that. That helps this channel grow. So yeah. So benefit number 9. It helps pay off debt sooner. So I mentioned debt in passing here and there. So look at it this way. When you have a budget, you have your money going into these categories. You can have a category designed to tackle your debt, and really focus in on that. I mean, obviously you want to pay your bills on a regular basis, but if one of your goals is to get out of debt, then you can really focus on that. Have money set aside every month to take care of that, and you can accelerate your debt payments. And again, if you're not able to do it right away, don't worry. With the right plan in place, you can get yourself towards that goal of paying it off, accelerating those payments, so you don't have to be tied down in debt forever. You can see your way through. You can see your plan and how you're going to get out of debt. Okay, so hopefully that's helpful. Benefit number 10. You can improve your life overall. So how do you improve your life overall with a budget? You can create better habits. It promotes self-discipline, because of course you are controlling your spending, you're knowing where things are. It's just a really great habit and a good way to build your self-discipline. And also it gives the sense of contentment. You see where your money is going. You see what you're able to afford, where you're not able to afford. And hopefully you can be a little bit more contented in your life until you're at that point where you can, maybe stretch a little bit if you want to, or what have you. I just believe that it's a really good tool to help you to live a better life financially, when you're able to know where everything is. And, it's just a really good habit to practice. Okay, so benefit number 11. It can decrease your stress. How can it decrease your stress if you have a budget? Well, for one thing, you don't have to stress about money. You don't have to worry about your money, because you see where it's going. You see how it's being spent, and you can do something about it. You can take that control and decide to tweak here or tweak there, spend a little less on this, spend a little more on that. You make that decision. You take that control. And that's what I want to empower you to do, is to take that control. Don't let your money control you, but you control it. Money is not a bad thing. You can use it as a tool to get the things that you need to get, do the things that you need to do. But when you are stressed out, it really doesn't help you. So if you have a budget, I believe that you will be less stressed, because you don't have to worry about where your money is and how it's being spent, but you have that control. And the last benefit that I want to share is that you have more freedom. You have more freedom because when you have a budget, you have one less thing to worry about. Like I said before, you're less stressed, but you have the freedom to do other things with your life. You have the freedom down the line, at least, to be able to do the things that you want to do, even if right now you're not able to do that. At least you have the freedom to dream. You have the freedom to um, know that, hey, there are other possibilities for me. I don't have to stay in this place forever, but I have a plan in place to get out and to do better. So anyway, those are my 12 benefits that I want to share with you. Like I said before, there are others. Feel free to comment below any others that you think of, or any struggles that you've had with budgeting. I know it's not easy for everyone, and I feel like it's something that when you first start out, it can be kind of painful. But over time it can be like exercise, and you just get used to it. So yeah, like I said, comment below. I'd love to read your comments. Go ahead and like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Ruth Agbeloso, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.